All right, welcome to the morning routine. Happy Monday. Yes, we have guests. We have Alanna and Clayton. Yeah. But before they speak, we're going to do some headlines. You guys can chime in on the headlines if you'd like. Maybe you guys have seen Little Caesar's new corn cob pizza crust that has the internet split. Have you guys seen this?
I have not seen that.
It's a cheese pizza with pieces of corn dribbled across the cheese and literally corn on the cob as a crust.
The only yellow thing that belongs on pizza is pineapple.
I agree.
Wrong!
I agree.
Wrong!
However, Carl, when I lived in Brazil, one of their specialties is a corn pizza.
Is there just corn in the pizza?
On top of it, that's the topping.
Okay, well, see, that I understand, but the crust as a corn cob?
Why not?
And don't ever say pineapple should be on pizza again. Moving on to, let's see, Metallica.
Pineapple should be on pizza.
You're lucky Alanna's in between us.
But she agrees.
I do agree.
Moving on. Metallica applauds Virginia Tech fans for singing Enter Sandman after NCAA banned playing it. This was a women's basketball game, and you guys will see the clip. It's a women's basketball game, and they typically play for Virginia Tech, the part of Enter Sandman, when they come out onto the court. They were wanting it to be fair to both teams in a neutral place, so nobody could do their intros. So there was a lot of Virginia Tech fans, and they all sang Enter Sandman at the beginning.
Did they do the exit light part?
Yep. Yeah.
Exit light!
Enter night.
Take my hand! We're off to Never Land!
Oh, good job! All right. This one is important. I don't know if you guys heard about this. So the headline is: Why coffee expert and a dietitian strongly advise you to skip the orange juice in the coffee trend.
That's a trend?
It's a trend, and a coffee expert and a dietitian say you should skip it. I think because...
Too acidic?
No, I think it's just because it's a crime. It's a criminal offense to put orange juice in coffee, because it just means you hate coffee.
I agree. Orange juice should not be in coffee. However, pineapple should be on pizza.
Yep.
This is why I don't invite Clayton very often to the show.
That's a lie. I'm on here a lot.
He's not been here a lot. The record shows. The record clearly shows. It's been a while. Now we know why. Anyway, all right. I have these guys here because it's Monday, and these guys exemplify a great thing called teamwork. And everybody knows, or should know, that last Friday was the 48-hour film contest, which obviously we're shooting this Friday, so we haven't seen it because it's not Friday night, so we don't know. But we'll reveal all of that on Tuesday's episode tomorrow. But for now, these guys were participated in the film contest. They showed up on Saturday, and if it wasn't for what? Teamwork, they wouldn't have shown up. And if it wasn't for
teamwork,
we wouldn't have been able to create the film. So, great things happen when you do
teamwork.
Things by yourself.
What?
I mean teamwork.
Yeah. So, tell me a little bit so just so these guys know, positively, and it has nothing to do with pineapple on pizza.
But that's good teamwork.
Pineapple on pizza?
Yeah, the pizza and the pineapple together, the ham and the pineapple. Teamwork makes the dream work.
No, that's not teamwork. That's blasphemy, which is, I think, the opposite, technically, of teamwork. Anyway, moving on.
No, it's not.
So, tell these guys a little bit about how teamwork worked on making the film.
Well, being that I want to be a team player right now, I'm going to let Alanna explain that.
Well, Carl bossed me around the whole time, so
Well, this
can't
always
talk
gotta-
about teamwork.
Well, that's a team leader.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got an idea that I recognize with teamwork, you know, and Alanna actually did a good job of it. Was helping some of the clients with their lines,
Yes.
getting them prepared for their shots. That's actually teamwork because she could have been the diva, you know, and just said, no, I'm sticking to my lines and not helping anybody else. But she chose to help them so they could remember their lines and know the cue when to say their parts.
This is true. That was great teamwork because sometimes even some of us struggled with our lines on occasion. I mean, it was rare.
There's somebody there who didn't struggle with their lines at all, but facial expressions.
Facial expressions that's a tough one.
It is. That's
when
the hardest part of
when you
acting.
don't have any words to say, you just have to give a facial expression. That's probably the
But the teamwork was trying to encourage said person to do it over and over and give them multiple opportunities. That's teamwork.
Yes, and said person overcame to the best of their abilities after multiple attempts and struggle. They persevered and the team held in there as best they could.
A prime example of it was one of the shots when you guys see the movie. There's a certain character that takes a giant wrench to the leg multiple times, and they never yelled at the person who kept dropping it.
Yeah, no spoiler alerts here, but yeah, there was some physical activity that had to be taken, and it took multiple takes to get some of that stuff right. Sadly, some of the facial expressions had to be cut from the movie completely because of the fact that we had to limit our time to 5 minutes and 5 seconds.
But there will be a Carl's cut.
There will be an extended version to include said facial expressions.
Which is also teamwork to share that with everybody.
Yes. So I wanted to... What? Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I wanted to bring these guys on to share, because last week I spent all week long talking about personal leadership and what it means to be a good employee and a good leader and what a bad employee and a bad leader looks like. Had these guys had bad teamwork and bad personal leadership, we wouldn't have been as successful as we were.
Well, the biggest aspect of the teamwork, though, was the just showing up.
Sometimes just showing up means the most. Yes. I'm very appreciative of everybody that showed up.
Can't play a basketball game with 4 players.
Well, you can.
Well,
It's just 4-on-4 and 2-on-2.
No, you get disqualified.
Well, if you show up for
Teamwork. Well, team match.
does a team have to be more than...
Depends on the league. Depends on the league, I believe so, yes.
What if it's a 4-person league?
Well, then you're okay.
A
See,
team,
that was teamwork discussion. Coming up with a solution to our quagmire.
was it really a quagmire?
Yes, it actually was. It was.
It was. Okay, we'll take his word for it. So anyway, these guys are great. This is, if you're a good employee, you're good at teamwork, and if you're struggling to kind of fit in somewhere, then you might need to evaluate your teamwork. Is there something wrong with your finger?
Yeah, it just kept straightening out there. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Judo hands.
Probably too much pineapple on his pizza. It's affecting his brain.
I don't think that's what's affecting my brain.
It's the Canadian bacon, also known as ham. I don't know why the Canadians call it Canadian bacon.
They don't. They call it ham. We're the only place that calls it Canadian
well.
bacon. I know some Canadians, and I asked them.
Where do you get your Canadian bacon?
And they say, "You mean ham?"
Yeah.
Because their bacon's the same as our bacon, really.
Bacon is bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which technically bacon is pork. It's like ham, just not the same cut.
But you eat a turkey bacon, so I don't know about that.
I eat both. I'm an equal opportunity team player. When the team cooks turkey bacon, I do not complain. I eat the turkey bacon.
I'm pretty sure that the turkeys complain.
Probably.
Oh.
Anyway, any other thoughts, or what was your favorite part of filming the film? Alanna, we'll start with you.
Seeing everyone have fun. That was my favorite part. It was a really fun experience. So just laughing, having fun. That was great.
Doing it again? Would you do it again?
Yeah, I would.
All right. What did you learn that you didn't expect?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll come back to you, Clayton. What was your favorite part of?
So there was this one line given in the day that was just amazingly given. And it was this one actor, he had glasses on, and practiced a lot to say this. And when they finally said those words,
No spoilers!
I was so elated. And those words were, "It's a wrap." And then we got to finish. I got to change out of my dirty clothes and go home.
Dirty clothes? Why would you be wearing dirty clothes? You'll have to wait and see.
Yes.
All right. So what was something you learned that was unexpected?
Well, okay, so we do a lot of videoing and stuff here, and usually it's just one or two of us, but to make the movie, it actually took a lot more people to like set things up. Mm-hmm. Lighting, hold this, change this, do this, because it was actually a film and not just a clip, that it made it a lot of people had to work together to get each shot.
Yeah.
One person just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So it took a lot to deal with.
Yeah. A lot more work involved in each shot than you realize. Yeah. Alanna, any thoughts on what was unexpected that you learned?
Have to say the same thing.
Yeah, I'd have to say the same thing, because when, like Clayton was saying, when we shoot bits around the office and stuff, it's super fast. We just we know what we're doing. It's goofy. Just a couple minutes, knock it out, and we're done. But it would really thinking about the camera angle of the shot, what's happening, what's everybody doing. A lot of sitting around and kind of figuring it out, taking time to set each shot up, and then doing the shot. It's 20-30 minutes of kind of setting up a shot for a scene that's 2 seconds, 4 seconds.
Yeah, it was the lighting and the sound, which were the hardest, I think, to get.
Yeah, the sound was
the shots themselves weren't hard, but the lighting, like in particular shots, was really difficult.
Yeah. Just gotta make sure everybody looks good. You know what I mean? So cool. Well, I'm glad you guys had a fun experience. Clayton, would you do it again?
Yeah. As long as I get to be the diva.
Clayton can always be the diva. All right. So tomorrow on Tuesday's episode of the Morning Routine, I don't know that we'll show it. I haven't completely figured that part out yet, or if we'll just show it separately as a group kind of thing. But we'll get you guys to see it. Right. So it is Monday, and Josh is going to give us his positive quote. Do you have a positive quote just lingering around, Clayton? Sometimes he has just weird quotes that are positive.
Treat every day like it's Taco Tuesday.
All right, well, that's positive, because if you're excited about tacos, let's see what Josh has right here.
Everybody, Joshua Asbill with a positive quote. Today's positive quote: sometimes miracles are just good people with kind hearts.
All right, very good. Okay, so it is. It's now time for Clayton's favorite part of the show, or is it Alanna's favorite part of the show? It's chillin' with Sea Dog.
Wow. Hopefully this week's guest on Chillin' with Sea Dog is so much better than last week's guest. Welcome, Miss Banana Corvette. How you doing?
Doing okay.
You're gonna have to talk a little bit louder though.
Doing okay.
What's wrong?
I'm scared.
Of what? Well, thank you for volunteering to be on Chillin' with Sea Dog.
Oh,
No.
I totally volunteered.
Yeah, now I have some questions for you, okay? Alright. So I'm gonna set my Kafongos over here. They're beautiful things, aren't they? Make beautiful music. So, my producers, Carl, told me that, that one of your favorite hobbies to do, and please do tell, because I'm very interested in this, okay, is that you like to go up to the mountains, dress like a clown, and run around screaming. Why is that?
It clears my conscience.
From what?
You know.
Yeah? So do you like to be a happy clown, a sad clown, an evil, axe-murdering clown?
Depends on the day.
Depends on the day. Yeah, do you wear a wig?
Sometimes.
Yeah, this guy
My
never-
hair's crazy enough.
I never wear a wig. Look at this beautiful hair fluffing right here.
Wow.
So on the weekends you go out to the mountains and you dress like a clown and you run around screaming.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, and it all depends on the moods if you're a happy clown, a sad clown, or an axe-murdering clown.
Yep, basically.
Yeah? Yeah, do people ever look at you strangely?
I'm in the mountains. I don't ever get to see anyone.
Oh, very good point. Good point.
I did scare a couple one time though.
Oh yeah. Well, how'd you scare them?
I was the murderous clown.
The
They
murderous
ran away.
clown? Yeah. Did you were you running towards them? Did you trip over your oversized shoes?
You know, that did happen once, yeah.
Yeah. How'd that feel?
It wasn't the greatest.
Yeah. Wasn't the greatest? No.
I got a boo-boo.
Did you fall down the hill?
Yeah.
Now every time you fell, did it go honk, honk, honk?
Were you there?
Honk? I'm just assuming. Yeah. But you never know. Sea Dog is always places. Sea Dog's way out there all the time. Yeah. So, you like to dress as a clown on the weekends and scare people up in the mountains.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What about your other hobby that you enjoy?
Other hobby?
Yeah. The one that my producer Carl said that you talked about.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It says here, excuse me, Sea Dog, can't see too well. So, it's true that you train kittens in the art of ballet.
I train kids.
Kittens.
Kittens! Oh my gosh.
So do tell.
I don't
Well,
remember
what got
discussing-
you into kitten ballet? Is it emotional?
I don't know.
Yeah. What gave you the desire to train those little fur balls in a disciplined art like ballet?
You know, one time I was just playing with my kitten, right?
Uh-huh.
She had a cat toy and I'm playing with her and she stands both legs and she beautifully stands up and I was like, wow, this can be something real. So I decided to train kittens ballet on my free time.
Okay, question. Putting a tutu on a kitten, that has got to be painful.
It hurts.
I've tried to put a diaper on a raccoon, and that was super painful. I was scarred up for weeks.
Yep, that's me. That's why I wear long sleeves now.
You don't want to show all the scratches from those
No.
kittens?
No.
No. So, what was the toughest move to teach the kitten in ballet?
Toughest move?
A pirouette, a leaping swan. What was it?
Oh gosh.
A swaying tree. I don't know. Cedo likes the ballet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I train squirrels on the side, just so you know. Maybe we could do a collaboration between kittens and
Maybe.
squirrels.
You know, I'd be interested in doing that, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
But back to it. What was the toughest move to teach those kittens?
Toughest move. Ooh.
Well, that's enough time for today, folks. She was just so excited about those
I really
kids.
want to tell you about
It's okay.
too.
Maybe we'll have a part 2 to this 9 years down the road. After you're done with your little clownscapades or whatever that is
Maybe
they're
we could
called.
schedule it one weekend after I'm done hiking in the mountains.
Yeah, and we can maybe meet up with some squirrels and some kittens and
Absolutely.
and do the Nutcracker at Christmas time. We can do the Nutcracker. So, guys, thank you for Miss Banana Corvette coming in and telling me about her hobbies and the things she likes to do. A day in the life of people is always sometimes a strange and exciting thing. See you guys later.
All right, well that was good. That was chilling with Sea Dog, and he was interviewing Alanna. Alanna, tell us about how it was to get interviewed by the great and wondrous man from down by the river, Sea Dog.
It was interesting. That's all I have to really say.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Was it the smell that was interesting? Because I know that guy's got a little bit of an odor.
I would say that, but not in a good way.
Oh, the smell, not in a good way.
Yeah.
But interesting overall.
Yeah.
Conversing with that guy.
I wonder if that Sea Dog guy likes pineapple on his pizza. I bet you he does.
He probably would eat just about
He'd go up in my
anything
book.
on this pizza. He's what?
He'd go up in my book. Yeah.
But you were also right. He probably eats
Anything on this pizza.
Yeah.
He's not even sure it's pizza that he's eating.
It might just be the little cardboard slab that comes underneath the pizza.
Yeah.
And he's just eating it with the grease.
That's a man right there. We have seen him. We found him. We don't have to call the number.
Which I don't think that number's valid.
Probably not. I think it's missing a few numbers. All right, that was Chillin' with Sea Dog. Let's see what the national day is today with Gabrielle.
Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. It's the last Monday of March. March has a month with lots of days in it. It always seems like it's got the longest weeks and everything, and we're almost out of it. Can't believe another month down the drain. But it is Monday. It is Monday the 27th, and today's national day is National Joe Day. No, not our Joe. Everybody in here looked at me like, what? Joe's got his own day? Oh, contraire, mon frere. No. It's National Joe Day. Cup of Joe, cup of coffee. Don't know why they call it Joe. I tried to do a bunch of research. People have a lot of different reasons why it's called Joe. Some say it was because back in the day, the Navy couldn't have anything but coffee on the ship, so it was as strong as could be, and they said it's a cup of Joe. But others say no, it didn't come in until the Ronald Reagan years in the 80s, which sounds like I thought I've heard it before that, but I don't know either. I've just heard people say, hey, you want a cup of Joe? To me, it always comes from a diner, I remember seeing old diner shows, with the waitress with the big hair and smacking her gum and go, hey, want a cup of Joe? I don't know. They do say that there is the mixture of chocolate and coffee, which sailors found on some island somewhere, and they named it. They put the two names together, but it's not how you would think, and I can't think of it now, but some of them called that Joe because I don't know why. So nobody really knows, but when somebody says if you want a cup of Joe, they're asking if you want a cup of coffee, not a cup of our Joe. That would be too big of a cup. But anyway, that's what today is. Sorry, Joe. Unless if you want to be considered a cup of coffee, it's not your day. It's just Joe in a cup day.
All right, we don't know what the national day is. We're filming this, but
I really thought today's national day was going to be Pineapple on Pizza Day.
I don't think so. I don't think that
That
that's
should be an international, galactic, holiday.
Yeah, no. Maybe on another planet. Maybe that's why it's. Maybe everybody that likes pineapple on pizza is from another planet. This would make more sense to me.
Or maybe the people who don't like it are.
No, because that doesn't make sense at all.
To you.
Yeah, no.
So what is your hate for that?
What is my hate? Pineapple is okay in one or two bites, but beyond that, it's too much. And on pizza, it's anytime. This goes for any food. When you put something that has so much flavor that it outweighs the other flavors of the food, it's wrong.
You've just never had a good version of it because the sweetness with the salty of the mozzarella, the salty of the Canadian popcorn. Mozzarella is salty.
It's not salty.
It is. It is a perfect balance. You just don't have a palate, Mr. Doesn't Eat.
I have a palate, but it's like a burger. If you have a cheeseburger,
No one needs to know about your boogers.
If you have a cheeseburger and you put onions on it, and the onions are super powerful, and that's all you taste is onion, not burger, you just ruin the meal. Yeah, see, I'm not wrong. That's what that face is about. Dang it, he's right.
No, he's not. It's all in preparation. Because see, a smart man will saute the onions and put them on the burger.
Okay, well, explain that to all the restaurants that don't saute them, but just throw big slabs of onion on there.
Toughen up, Carl. Toughen up.
Not when it comes to food. All right, so that was the national day. Now we should go where, Alanna?
Hopefully back in the bearded past.
What's that?
Hey guys, how you doing? It's Monday the 27th, man. Wow. The end of the month is here. Spring is here. Weather's gonna start getting a little nicer, I think, as we keep going on. And let's go back to the bearded past with Zach. Now, Southern Pacific Station was always busy. Well, what's the Southern Pacific Station? Well, that transit center you guys all go to was the Southern Pacific Station. The Southern Pacific Depot at 8th and J Street. So you guys know, the way the depot used to go is you used to cross the back end and you would come in through the back door. That back door that's there, that was the actual entrance into the station. It wasn't off of 9th Street like it is now. It was actually one of the busiest places in town during the 20s and 30s. Trains coming and going day and night. Different from the... Now, this is one thing, too, to understand. Our transit center, one thing about our transit center, which used to be the Southern Pacific, it's a different style. So what happened is all over the West Coast, this gentleman with the initials SP basically cloned, and they basically did train stations, and they were all the same format, except for the Moorish Mission Revival style station that we had here in Modesto, and grace rarely found in railroad architecture. It had been built in 1915 to replace the original station of 1871. And this picture, a passenger train has just arrived, and a crowd is waiting at the Hotel Houston courtesy bus, ready to pick up new lodgers. The Ford Garage and the back of the Strand Theater, which we've talked about, are visible on the right. Here's the photo, guys. I know Ray will probably get a picture and get you a little close up, but there it is, guys. A lot of you guys see this every day. And there you go. There's a little history behind it. It's been around for 8 years. It's been around 108 years. All right, guys. Take care. Have a good one.
All right, that's it for Monday. Thank you to Clayton. Thank you to Alanna for coming.
Zach, do it back at the bearded past that has to do with pineapple on pizza.
Yes.
Zach, don't do that.
Do it.
All right, today, 1 o'clock, Clayton will be doing the 1 o'clock live, where we'll be talking about positively not eating pineapple on pizza.
Whoa. I never agreed to do the live today.
Not today. Today's Friday. On Monday.
That's what I mean, Monday.
Yeah, Monday. You don't have to agree. This is teamwork, remember? We talked about
I don't know.
teamwork.
I think I just got delegated.
You did get delegated. All right, guys, have a great Monday. We'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday, on the morning routine.